Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever I'm finding you in the world. This is Lorraine Pursell, your host for the Feminine CEO podcast and Fairy Godmother Monday, where I show you how to make your own dreams come true in the quantum field of all possibilities. I'm here with you every Monday and Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern at facebook.com/Lorraine Pursell MA. And I always cover topics related to business that can be related to life so that you can get the most out of your life, the most out of your business, because I think all business principles work with life principles. Just a little bit about me. I'm a 30-year marriage, family, and child counselor and certified life coach. And I have been helping countless women around the world and their families to live their best life, to be who they are while integrating with their body and not compromising themselves. And that's really a big one for women. I was talking to a beautiful woman this weekend, how we have been conditioned, just conditioned to give up our lives, right? We have been conditioned to give up our lives. And it's almost like if you don't, there's something bad about you. Excuse me, I'm going to take a sip. So it's like our work is to live our big life, love our families, be devoted to our families, but not give ourselves up. And honestly, I believe we're not supposed to sacrifice. So how do we do that? So that's what the Feminine CEO podcast is all about, because we leverage the universe here. I teach you how to leverage the universe so that your efforts can be magnified and exponentially multiplied, rather than just pick up this stone, do this effort, do this effort, do this effort. How to engage the universe so that you can have wind beneath your wings and you can go even further than you could in your own strength. So as you jump on in the replay, can you say replay? When you jump on live, can you please say that you're here? I love this. And I always go back and comment on your comments, so it really is important to me that you're here. And we begin by breathing. I do a lot of body work because I believe the body is very integrated to what's going on in our life, and that our body speaks to us. We can actually turn inside and really tune in to what our body is messaging us about what is good for us and what isn't good for us. And today, as your fairy godmother with my magic wand and my crystal ball, I am going to show you how to leverage your dream and make it come true in the quantum field of all possibilities. So first we're going to breathe in some white light energy all the way down through the top of our head. This is our crown chakra, all the way down, all the way down. You'll find practical woo here, as well as nuts and bolts. Today, what I'm talking about, I'm really excited about today's topic. Today's topic, I'm going to talk about how to be a business island and how to be an island in life. And I have two particular points to bring up about that. I'm going off of Herman Melville's quote in Moby Dick called, where he talks about being in having an insular Tahiti. So there are two aspects to being an island in business and in life, and we'll get into that in just a minute. So let's just breathe in the white light energy out from the universe, coming in through the top of our head or in through the pores of your skin, whatever makes sense to you, and swirling in a counterclockwise spin of white, gold, and pink light all the way down and cleaning out everything that doesn't serve us in our bodies. So what in our bodies have we contracted over the weekend and that isn't serving us? What have we picked up? What kind of garbage, what kind of mental baloney have we picked up over the weekend that we can just let go and just see it coming down through your body, cleaning out your 50 trillion cells. That's what we go into on Fridays. We go into your 50 trillion cells to consult your body. So what in your body, just let just see a cyclone inside of every one of your 50 trillion cells and casting out anything that isn't serving you. Swirling, 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 all the way down, all the way down, all the way down, and then casting it all out into Mother Earth, who is the master composter. Thank you, Mother Earth. Thank you, Mother Earth. And let's just tap in to Mother Earth and ask her what she requires of us today. What do you require of us today, Mother Earth? What do you require of us today? She's telling me, be happy, be strong. Mother Earth's initials are M-E, capital M, capital E. If you want to put that in front of what you write, so I know that that's what you're referring to when you read the comments. Sometimes I don't know what people are referring to when they talk in the comments. So Mother Earth's telling me, be happy, be happy. Yeah, continue on. Continue on. Yes. Be happy, continue on. Thank you, Mother Earth. Remember, whatever energy we cultivate, we are sending that out to the planet. So if you want peace in the planet, then you need to cultivate that within yourself. So what is it that you want to put out in the planet? This is what's so powerful about these live streams, is that we're actually doing the work to shift the planet. Okay, so when you're ready, we'll come back up to the bottoms of your feet. And I'm going to start talking with you about being a business island. What does that mean? Well, there are a couple things. One of them is when you have a vision, when you have a dream, and this applies to wherever you are in life or business. When you have a dream, you need to isolate yourself or be in a community like this where it's completely 100% supportive of your dream. So that's one aspect of being a business island. So your dream, more than likely, if you're here, has something to do with earning money or living your great big life. And living your great big life means coming into contact with your dreams, coming into contact with that thing that God has given you, and starting to put it out in the world and express yourself in a bigger, more full way. And oftentimes that involves earning money with these gifts. Even though as the Earth Angel Nation, we kind of don't like to do that. It's uncomfortable for us, but we need money to survive. And let's get the poverty thing behind us, and let's see how far we can go with our money. Remember when the Dalai Lama said that the Western woman will save the world? That's what he means. We are so capable because there's nothing in our way except for us to earn the income that we really want and desire. So that's why I incorporate business with this, because how do we do that? So one of the biggest ways is to isolate yourself from the naysayers and only be surrounded by communities like mine where we are 100% behind you. And I really am a proponent of the feminine business model, which is incorporating masculine tools also, which is, the do it, do it, do it. But more than that, it is leveraging the universe. So one of the big ways is to honor that dream and honor that desire by not being around naysayers. Because it's kind of like an alcoholic, right? An alcoholic, first thing they want to do when they get in AA is go tell all their friends. So they think they're going to go to a bar and tell their friends. Well, what happens is you're not strong enough in that, and your friends are going to sway you away from your dream. And that's what we don't. That dream is so important and so precious and needs to be nurtured and cultivated. Nurtured and cultivated, right? So that you can go the distance with this dream. I've been in my dream for, really my whole life. I knew when I was 12 what I wanted to do. So I've been on a long journey to get here. But you need to foster that dream like it's a little tiny baby. That means you don't take it to people who aren't supportive. You don't take it to someone for approval. You need to cultivate your own inner approval. Good morning. Full moon in Gemini. Woo! Let's do a full moon burning today. We might go a little bit long today. Thank you, Sean, for sharing that. I thought I noticed it looked like it was going to be full, and I saw myself doing a full moon burning today. So thank you so much for that. So you want to cultivate this dream by not getting it in front of people who are going to tell you why it won't work, tell you why you're not qualified, tell you, oh, well, you know that'll never work because you've never been successful before. You want to stay away from those influences because we're in the process, thank you, we're in the process of cultivating a new life vision for yourself. When you get a dream, when you get a vision, it's go time. Okay, so that's one way to be a business island. The other part is, I keep thinking about this quote by Herman Melville, who wrote Moby Dick, many other books also. I never read Moby Dick, but I've heard Wayne Dyer talk about this. He talks about being an insular Tahiti. And I looked it up online today and I got the quote, and I want to read the quote. For as this appalling ocean surrounds the verdant land, so in the soul of man there lies one insular Tahiti, full of peace and joy, but encompassed by all the horrors of the half-known life. Okay. So what he's talking about, he lived in Tahiti, and there was this huge ocean. Back then the ocean wasn't quite as beautiful a thing. He actually was a whaler, and he was talking about how it was cannibalistic underneath the surface of the ocean, and it really is. I used to live in Hawaii and did a lot of snorkeling, and so I see the cannibalism underneath the surface of the beautiful ocean, right? So he's talking about all of this appalling ocean that surrounds the verdant land, which means that little spot of green. Hi, sister. That little spot of green, which is your dream. Your dream is that little spot of green, that insular Tahiti. What does it mean, insular Tahiti? There is Tahiti in the middle of this giant, massive, cannibalistic ocean. But on that island is joy and peace. And what he's talking about, what Wayne Dyer says he's talking about, what I believe he's talking about, is how we can cultivate this one little spot within us, no matter what's going on with the appalling ocean all around us. How do we cultivate that? That's what I'm going to be talking about today. The insular Tahiti, the insular Tahiti, the insular Tahiti. You might just want to write that down. Insular Tahiti. It's INSULLAR Tahiti, capital TAHITI. How do we cultivate our own insular Tahiti? You know all the bullshit crap going on in the world right now that is propagated by media because they want to get us afraid so that we'll lose our immune system, so we'll get sick and we'll depend on pharma, big pharma, right? It's the game. It's the game. How do we make ourselves an insular Tahiti so that we can go forward in full strength and power in our dream, in your business, in your desire? You may not have a business. My sister doesn't have a business. She used to have a business, but now she's in retail. And in retail, you have to have your act together. You have to have your act together because you're saying hello and you're greeting people and you're representing the company. Same with me. I learned 30 years ago when I was being a coach, being a counselor, that I could not pay attention. I could send love to to the things going on in the Philippines with the typhoons and the people dying. I could send love, but I couldn't get entrenched in that because I would have nothing to offer my clients. So I learned very quickly how to take care of what I let into my life, because I would be of no service to anybody if I let myself drown in that stuff. No bueno. No bueno. The same with our business and our dream. What is that dream? You need to be in an insular Tahiti. So you need to isolate yourself on one aspect. You need to isolate yourself as a business mogul from any of the outside influences that would remind you of your past life, remind you of all the ways that you've failed. Hey, let me tell you something about failing. Actually, I look at failing as a success. Okay, you know how they say most billionaires and millionaires have been bankrupt at least 3 times? Do you know why? Because they take chances. They take risks. I am a risk taker. I have failed so many times, but I honor myself for that because I know as I keep staying the course with my dream, I'm going to find the right path, and I'm going to stay connected to all the things I talk about here on these 2 live streams on Monday and Friday at 8 a.m. Eastern, which I invite you to put them on your calendar as a recurring event like many of you do, and I appreciate that so much. Not only because I love seeing you, but because I know what this information is going to give you. Do you know that I just sit here and I just channel the information? I really don't know what I'm going to talk about. I come up with these titles months in advance. I only know what I'm going to talk about, except for this morning. I'm like, insular Tahiti. I better find out what that quote means. And I looked it up on the internet this morning. But I just sit here before God and I say, okay, what do you want to have come through? And I am because I've been doing this for so long. I've been doing this live stream since 2017. So that's 6 years now. I just know to open up and how it feels when it's right, when it's the right energy. And that's what I let go through. That's what I let come through when I was 2.5 years on NBC. Every single week, I would just sit there. I didn't know what I was going to talk about. I just sat there. And there was this one spot across the room where I would look and God would meet me and I'd say, okay, just have whatever you want to come out of me, come out of me. And that's where I learned I don't have to plan what I say. Thank God. Because I'm not good at that. I'm not a good planner that way. I'm more spontaneous, and I like to, and that's why it's such a good thing for me to be an entrepreneur. So you take your little dream and you insulate yourself. You make yourself a business island from those who would remind you of all the failures you've done and all the F-ups you've done, and you don't share your dream with them. Bottom line, you don't share your dream with them. You only share in safe places like this community. And the other way to be a business island is I need to make your dream an insular Tahiti. An insular Tahiti. Janine, you might recognize this quote from Wayne Dyer. He talks about being an insular Tahiti. But what he also says, Melville, is the horrors of the half-known life. I talk about the half-lived life a lot because that's my verb. I just don't want, if you're in my community, if you have anything to do with touching me, I want to be instrumental in helping you come out of the half-lived life. And I think that's what he means by the half-known life. So what is that like? Knowing yourself, knowing your dream, not having any deathbed regrets. That's what I'm all about. So for more of my work, go to LorrainePursell.com/empowered. LorrainePursell.com/empowered, EMPOWERED. LORRAINE, P as in Paul, URS as in Sam, ELL.com/empowered, and pick up my free gift for you there, which includes the 5 most powerful affirmations I have ever used for myself and my clients in my 30 years of coaching and counseling women all over the world. And then in your email, when you put in your name and your email address, in your email inbox, you will have this incredible meditation that I created for you, which is about the imposter syndrome. And it's all about, that thing that says, you're not enough, you can't do this, who do you think you are, nobody's going to listen to you. If you listen to that, it's a 30-day empowerment guide. If you listen to that meditation every night for 30 days, you start your day with it every day for 30 days, you're going to know who you are and be able to be in your own insular Tahiti of peace and joy, no matter what's going on around us. Peace and joy. And knowing that distinction. And as earth angels, we're pretty prone to codependency because we're empaths and we feel everything. And so especially when we love somebody, we really feel it. So that's my spiel on being your own business island. Darcy, good morning, honey. Okay, so let's come on back up to the bottoms of our feet. We're going to swirl through our body as you align with your dream. And as you align with your dream, I want you to be aware of the voice in your head that goes, nyeh, 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 nyeh. Who do you think you are? You can't do this. You failed so many other times. You're such an F up. You're going to be aware of that because we're going to burn all that crap at the end, okay? For our full moon burning. Yay, thanks to Sean. Okay, so come on up, come on up, come on up. You're going to hold your dream. We're going to go into the quantum field of all possibilities with your dream and just notice the back talk you're getting, okay? It's good that it's coming up because we're going to be incinerating it for full moon burning. So the quantum field, let me just instruct you a little bit about the quantum field. It's always an operation. We can't get away from it. So what we need to do is learn how to work with it so that it serves us and doesn't work against us, because whatever we're feeling is what the quantum field is going to make more of. Whatever we're feeling, words will get us there. Words will help get us to feelings. That's what affirmations are good for. They really don't do anything else except help us get into a feeling place of successful, all that good stuff. So, I love this. So hold your dream as if you are in the middle of it doing it right now. Hold that dream as if you are in the middle of it doing it right now. So feel it right now, just like when you were a little girl and you were in your mom's closet playing dress up. It's the same thing. We knew how to do this when we were little. So you're going to pretend, you're going to wear your dream. You're going to pretend that you're in your dream and you're going to see yourself doing it right now. So just feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it. Oh my God. Feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it, feel it. Because the universe, quantum field, will say, oh, you want more of that? Here's more of that. And things will start coming to you. Things will start coming to you. I have a new Facebook group. Those of you who aren't in it, you can request to join. It's called Financial Miracle with Lorraine Pursell. And in there, all we do is cultivate abundance. We talk every single day about all the abundance that came to us. And the miracles are starting to happen already. The group's only 2 weeks old. So if you want to, just Financial Miracle with Lorraine Pursell, I invite you to come and request to join. So just feel the expansiveness of you being in your dream. What is your dream? What is your dream? And I invite you to go beyond what your dream is for your children, what your dream is for your husband, what your dream is for the world, and go into what is your dream. This is my invitation to you here in Fairy Godmother Monday, Feminine CEO. We are leveraging the universe, which is different than the masculine CEO, the masculine business model, which is do, push, shove, shove. Women can't operate that way. And men also are not meant to operate that way. Men are croaking in their late 30s and early 40s now from heart attacks, from pushing. It's not friendly to humans. Okay? So just feel the expansiveness, of your dream. Just feel it. Have the courage to dream again. Have the courage to dream again. Have the courage to dream again. It takes courage to feel your dream. It takes even more courage to feel yourself in the middle of it doing it. Why? Because we've been so disappointed. If we can turn our disappointments, which is like the horrible, what does he call it? The appalling ocean around our insular Tahiti. That's our disappointments. That's our disappointments in ourselves, letting ourselves down, our disappointments in others, letting us down. That's the appalling ocean that surrounds our insular Tahiti, which is our joy and our peace. Yeah? So just feel the expansiveness of this. Feel the expansiveness in this. And you may have noticed some pushback from your mind going, you'll never, blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's what we're going to burn. So I invite you to get a burn bowl. Actually, I invite you to go over to your kitchen sink. I'm going to go get my burn bowl and I'll be right back. We're going to burn for the full moon burning. Everything that doesn't serve us in our dream. So we're going to write down, I write them down on my 3x5 card. I have a 3x5 card lifestyle. I just love it. Instead of lists, I put things on 3x5 cards. And I love when it's done, I just fold it in half and throw it on the floor. And I get to see this, fruitfulness of my time. So you'll never make it. I'm telling you what mine are. Who are you? Who will listen to you? Give up on your dream. You can take mine if you want. You're an F up. What else? Oh, I don't feel like I'm too old. I'm not too fat. Nothing like that. What else? What else is in my way? God, I can't think of anything else. And these are just like random, voices that go on in my head. I don't really even pay attention to them anymore. Is that it? Well, sometimes I do get you're running out of time. So did you write down your things? Okay, so for the full moon, we burn what doesn't serve us. So I invite you to please go over to your kitchen sink or your bathroom sink where there's a water source. Don't want any fires. So we're just going to, dear angels, we devote this to you. We burn all of these. We ask your assistance in removing or overpowering these voices in our mind and our heart that would distract us from our dream. Let's just let that go. We thank you, 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 angels. Here they go. Every time we do this, once a month, oh my gosh, your dream, your vision just gets stronger and stronger and more clear and more clear. Here we go. You'll never make it. Who are you? Who'll listen to you? Give up on your dream. You're an F up. You're running out of time. Just letting it go, letting it go, letting it go. Yes, goodbye. Oh, it feels so good. Yes, 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 yes. There it goes. There it all goes. Being our own insular Tahiti and getting rid of everything that doesn't serve us. Wow, the whole thing incinerated. That was good. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And then our job is to say thank you, because we already asked. We only have to ask once, because universe knows. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. Now, hold yourself in your dream, feeling your full power as a daughter of God. Feel it now. Feel it now. Yes, 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 yes. What is your intention for the week? What is your intention for the week? Intention. My intention is to remember who I am. And remember and align with my dream. What does it mean to align with your dream? It means to feel good, to feel excited about your dream, to remember it with my dream. Let's send this beautiful energy out across the entire planet. May all beings be blessed. May all beings be blessed. May all beings be blessed. Cyclones of light and love in every one of our 8 billion brothers and sisters, 50 trillion cells. Light and love, light and love, light and love, light and love, light and love to every molecule of water on the planet. Yes, 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 yes. Thank you, 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 thank you. Reminder, for more of my work, go to LorrainePursell.com/empowered. LorrainePursell.com/empowered for my free 30-day empowerment guide, where you will be well on your way. If you practice what's in this guide for 30 days with 5 affirmations, you can print down as a beautiful PDF, color PDF. You can print it, put it all over your walls so that you can remember the affirmations. And then my 5-minute meditation on how to overcome imposter syndrome, which will remind you who you are. Okay, my loves. Thank you so much for joining me. On Monday, I will be here. On Friday. Oh my gosh, I don't know what it is. Okay, that was the end of my thing. Okay, hold on. Let's see if I can pull this up. Let you know what I'm talking about on Monday. On Friday. It's down here. There it is. Okay. I'm going to be talking in the Feminine CEO podcast about the spiritual side of business. The spiritual side of business. That's going to be great, because one of my coaches said, if you want look at my sandalwood is burning. If you want the most powerful self-development tool on the planet, start your own business. It's true. There's nothing that will bring up every bit of insecurity as having your own business. Okay, my love. So I'm going to be talking about the spiritual side of business on the Feminine CEO podcast, Body Talk Friday. And I will see you then, if not before. Thank you so much for joining me today. Mwah. Bye for now.